I'm Susan Sparks, and I am an ex-lawyer turned stand-up comedian and Baptist minister. I was raised in the church at an early age, but also at an early age, I ended up leaving the church for about 20 years. At some point in my life, I ended up going through a divorce, and we always hit those big trouble spots in our life, and it was at that point when all of a sudden I realized there was something missing, that void that I needed to fill. So I found myself showing up at retreats and doing all kind of religious reading, and then it got into more of, this may be a call. This may not be just a need to read. As a lawyer, I think I learned the art of persuasion, the art of sharing a message in a way that people can hear it. Because I was a trial lawyer, so I'd get up and talk about antitrust cases in a way that would bore people to tears. I was doing these jury trials and realized that these are long, drawn-out things, and the one thing that the jury seemed to latch onto was when something was funny, a little twist in there. So I thought, well, I'll go take a stand-up class. Right there. And I really loved it, and so I just kept up with it and realized the power of bringing it into work, bringing it into life, bringing it on the stage and stand-up.
Okay, first part. You take a teeny little word and you make it a great big word. Hi!
When I left and went to seminary, that was a battle. I have to the professors at the seminary weren't ready to teach theology to a comedian, I guarantee that. But that's, it's kind of funny, why wouldn't they,
Most of us spend our time staring at the heavens looking for the big Hollywood moment when the dove, the Spirit, is descending in our midst.
I have the most wonderful congregation in New York. It's the Madison Avenue Baptist Church in Midtown. Madison is sort of a little enclave in this massive, impersonal city of New York, and a lot of folk move there and realize that they're sort of lost in a sea of faces. You end up finding family in the strangest of places. It's the local deli you go to every morning to get your coffee, there. And then the community of faith, I think some people do find there's a place of belonging. Madison's that way. People go all their different directions all during the week, but when they come, they walk in the door and it is family. I mean, at the end of every service, I say, this is a community of faith that always welcomes everyone who comes in the door and always will welcome you as family. And that's every Sunday I say that. And I think people feel it. To me, this was the just absolute perfect platform to present the gospel in a way that I found it, the lens through which I saw it. And so I started bringing stand-up into the pulpit and stand-up into ministry and pastoral counseling and every aspect of it. Bring all of who you are to what you do, no matter what that is. And that was true for me in the law, that was true for me in ministry, that's true for the comedy. I feel like God has just rained down blessings in my life, and I wake up every morning and I think, I can't believe that this is what I do for a living. I just feel so blessed and so lucky, and so I can't imagine what's around the corner.